Hello, my divine kings and queens. I'm back to do another video. And God wants you to know that He is working out your situation. And for a lot of you, when we go through things in our life, right, sometimes we don't understand that there has to be a balance in what we go through in life. And all what that means is the same way that God will place you on this path and tell you, listen, it's with the intent to bless you, to raise you up, to place you in a situation that's better than what you was currently in or what you was previously faced with, right? And it's always to place you in a season of your life where you're elevated, where you transform, where you grow. And we don't understand that also what comes on that path is things that we're going to go through, people that we're going to encounter that is going to add to our testimony of how He got us through the things that we've been through. We have to go through some things in order to feel that and know what that feels like, to also be able to be a witness of God's power working in our life because of those situations that we were in that were not good and that were not beneficial, that had us in our head, that had us trapped, that had us confused, that had us depressed. But see, one thing about God, He didn't allow you to wallow in your defeat. Neither did He allow that of your enemies to gather around and see you stay there. He lifted you up. Do you understand what I'm saying? He worked out the situation for you because you called on Him. Most importantly, right? Because you trusted in Him. You tried God. Because see, when you tried you people, when you tried being out there in the streets, when you tried mama and daddy, when you tried cousins, when you tried aunties, you tried friends time and time again. You tried lovers. You tried everything and all else failed. So you kneeled down and you tried God. And you say, God, I just need you to touch me. God, I just need you to surround me right now in this darkness that I'm in right now, Father God. If I can just feel you, if you can just work out a situation, Father God, if you can just give me a sign, Father, so that I know, Father, that you're working it out for me, that everything is going to be okay, Father. I just need you to touch me, Father. I just need you to touch me. I just need you to hold me. Reassure me that things are going to be okay, that you are going to work it out for me. I'll remember how hard it was for you. You did not see a way through that. You were too busy looking at the left. You were too busy looking at the right. You were too busy looking at the situations that you was going through instead of just focusing on God's mercy, God's righteousness, instead of focusing on His promises that He made for you. God say, listen, you had a purpose. I blessed you with a purpose in the womb, and I intend to see it through. I intend to bless you to see it through. We are going to see this through. You are going to see this through. I blessed you before you even came in this world. I blessed you with a purpose, and I intend for you to see it through. I seen what that friend did to you. I'm handling it. I seen what those family members did to you. I'm handling it. Every time a person thinks that they're stripping you away of your pride and your dignity, every time that they think they are taking something from you, every time that they think that they are sabotaging something that's in your life, something that's meant to come in your life, something that you're meant to experience. Every time they have to see you rise and be in a better position than what they thought you would be in. I don't care what the devil told you. I don't care what he made you feel. You tried God. You tried God. And He worked it out on your behalf. Do you hear me what I'm saying? You got down on your knees. And let me tell you something, there was no specific way in doing it, because there was no specific way that I did it. I'm going to keep it real with you. Because I was frustrated. I was through. I didn't understand. Anything that could go wrong in my life did. My cushion was gone. I was living paycheck to paycheck, trying to find odd end jobs to try to make ends meet. And it still wasn't enough, because just as quick as the money was coming in, it was going out. I had no backing. I had no support. I had no firm foundation. I didn't understand why I was being taken advantage of. I didn't understand why I was in the position that I was in. But I just said, you know what, today, the devil is busy. The devil is busy. And I just got down on my knees and I just said, I can't pray today. You see what's going on. You see what I'm faced with. I just asked, Father, I just ask that you just touch me. Let me know that it's going to be okay. I pleaded. I didn't pray, I pleaded. And it may seem like, you know, to a lot of you, when you come across this, it's like, well, what are you telling us not to pray? I'm not telling you that. I'm just telling you that when God sees what it is that you're going through, but he had already blessed you with a purpose. He knows that at times you're going to get tired of walking alone. He knows at times you're going to get tired, you're going to get frustrated. But you just keep showing up. That's all what he requires, is that you show up. Because when you look around, you see that there are a lot of people. See, he stopped you. He stopped you from giving up. He stopped you. Some people didn't have that same outcome. They didn't have that. A lot of people are going through things that they don't understand. They're going through things that they're going through very trying times. And you see these people take their very lives. God intercepted and he intervened on your behalf, and he spared you. Gave you the power to defeat death, gave you the power to overcome the enemy's attacks, to overcome those delays and defeats. Because you tried him. You tried God, is what you did. Before I give up, before I throw in the towel, I'm going to try on you. I'm going to try you, God. I'm going to pull on you. I'm going to plead to you. I'm going to beg you and ask you to work out my situation for me. And that's exactly what he did. Because see, for a lot of you, when you get on this path, it's like you turn and you look to the left, you turn and you look to the right. You didn't see no one there. But when you turned and you looked behind you, you saw all those people standing there who said, no, I can't take another step further with you. I can't be seen with you, see. I can't be seen liking your stuff or commenting, but I'll watch your stories. I can't be seen, you know, telling the truth or rolling with you, so people be thinking that I'm on this path too. But I acknowledge what you're doing. I admire what you're doing. He says, stop focusing on them people that's behind you. Look what I have in store for you up ahead. Look at the path that I cleared out for you. See, the thing is, what's going on is sometimes when we're on this path, we get tired. We get tired. We become drained. It's like enough is enough. When are things going to change? But you realize that things can't change in your life until you surrender to change. Sometimes we can't do that because it's embarrassing. Sometimes we feel of what we're going through. We say it's too late for us. It's too late for God to turn around our situation. It's too late for him to come in and resolve our issues. It's too late for him to come in and forgive us of the things that we have done. But see, one thing that I can tell you, God will sit here and he will take someone that has probably never read a Bible a day in their life. He will pick this person and place them on a certain position in a certain place in their life to be an example and to send a message to who it is that he needs that message to be sent to. He will send that person to reach who he needs to reach. He will send that person to touch and bless who he needs them to bless and touch. There is no specific way in how God do what it is that he need to do. So when you telling him, God, you just don't know. It's like, how you going to tell me that I don't know? How you going to tell me that I don't know? When people went up against me out of fear of losing control, they nailed me to the cross. Didn't give me a chance to tell my story. They took the side of a man who was well known for killing and taking the lives of people rather than take my side and release me and clear my name. These people ate with me. These people talked to me. These people said that they were my friend and turned around and betrayed me. So don't tell me that I don't know. But see, one thing about you, what he was telling you, listen, I will never leave nor forsake you. So understand that in the midst of you going through this, I will never leave nor forsake you. He placed you in a position to reach certain heights of your life that you probably would have never reached had he not been in your life. working on your behalf and working out these situations for you. He said, listen, don't tell me what I don't know. You called on me. You tried me. Now let me work a miracle in your life and let me work out these situations and balance everything out. I stuck it out with you. He said, listen, I didn't tell you. If I never told you that these demons was too much for me to face. I never told you that I got tired or weary of getting them up off of your back. And these demons and these devils that was in your life that you encountered was relentless in trying to delay you, relentless in trying to stop you, relentless in trying to see you in despair, relentless in going against your finances, relentless in going against your destiny, relentless. I never once told you that it was too much for me to handle. So don't tell me that I don't know and that it's too much what it is that I'm requiring of you. You stopped getting ahead of God because you said, you know what? Every time that I do that, something failed in my life. Something blow up and smoke in my life. Something is always happening. I'm always encountering someone, something that is trying to go against me, that is trying to delay me or stop me. Something that gets me down. So I stopped getting ahead of God. I'm going to stop getting ahead of him. But because it's not so much I'm tired of being alone. But see, now I'm tired of being delayed. I'm tired of the wrong people being in my life. I'm tired of being set back. I'm tired of getting ahead and trying to give people and show people the better half of me. But they take advantage of that with no remorse. We're not a care in the world. I'm just going to wait on God, and whatsoever is meant to be for me and whosoever is meant to walk with me, he will usher these people into my life. You try God and you let him work it out for you. You understand me? And you saw that piece by piece that he was working these situations out for you. You understand? You were no longer catching the bus no more. You were no longer living the way that you used to live anymore. You were no longer struggling. You were no longer frustrated. Home affairs was being sorted out. Health was improving. Everything was improving once you tried God. You say, listen, I tried everything else. I tried everything else. I tried everything else and it failed. So I'm going to try God. And I'm going to let him work it out for me. See, I'm working it out for you. It does not matter what it is that you lose or who go up against you. I'm going to place you with an organization that's bigger and better. I'm going to bless your business. I'm going to bless you with blessings, miracles, increase. It doesn't matter about what these people said or what they did to you. Because I've seen it. And I'm going to handle it. These people are going to have to think about what it is that they said and did to you, and they're going to see you be in a bigger and a better place of your life. And that alone in itself is going to make these people regret what it is that they have done to you, because they're going to see how through it all you were favored, you were protected because you tried me, you acknowledged me, you put your faith in me, you trusted me, and I'm working it out. I'm working it out for you. I am working it out for you. Trust and believe that I am working out your situation. Trust and believe that I am working out your situation. Trust and believe. I didn't leave you there. I didn't leave you there because I cared. I didn't let these people continuously sit back and see you defeated, see you frustrated, see you delayed. I blessed you and I lifted you up. I gave you an opportunity to be proud of yourself again. I gave you an opportunity to be blessed and not stressed. See, these people, they press because at the end of the day, you're prosperous. But it don't matter because they're going to stay pressed, because I'm going to always place you in a situation to stay prosperous, to stay 10 steps ahead of the enemy. Because you focused on me. You focused on the task at hand. You remain dutiful. You remain obedient. It doesn't matter about who's behind. who didn't want to walk with you, who was afraid, who was shamed. They're going to see you in all your glory. They're going to see you in all your glory because I'm working out these situations for you. It doesn't matter who tried to curse you because I cured you. It doesn't matter who's pressed about you because I made you prosperous. It doesn't matter about who wanted to see you struggle because they're going to see you step into all this success. It doesn't matter about who had this disbelief in you. It doesn't matter who tried to damn you. It doesn't matter who doubted you. They're no longer going to see you in despair. They're no longer going to see you defeated because I'm not going to leave you there. Because I promised you I would never leave nor forsake you. You tried me, so let me work out the situation for you. You tried me. Watch me work it out for you. Watch me work out the situation for you. People are going to see you in all your glory, and they're going to understand. They're going to understand and see there's always a meaning, a message behind why God do what he do, why he choose to bless who he choose to bless at a time that he choose to bless them. He may not come when you want him to come, but he's always on time. You get me what I'm saying? And he's working out these situations for you. He has worked out some of these situations already on your behalf. He saw what it is that you went through. He saw people took advantage. He saw everything he saw. Even when these people thought no one was watching, he was watching. Baby, you didn't have to come out your mouth and say, God, this is what I went through. And I acknowledge my mistakes and I acknowledge my wrongdoing and I went wrong here, because he still blessed you. Because this purpose is something that you, like I said, he blessed you before you even entered this world. He blessed you in your mother's womb. You had a purpose and he intended to see it through. He intended for you to see it through. Meaning and purpose behind what it is that you went through. That was part of his will for you. The struggle, the betrayals, the treachery. It opened your eyes to see about what's on this path when you choose to change. What's on this path when you choose to elevate. What's on this path when you choose to transform. Already called you out. And he knows how hard and tough it can be getting on this journey. This is why he says, I will never leave nor forsake you. I've seen everything. And I'm working it out for you. Try God. You try God and you let him work out your situation. And that is exactly what he is doing. He said he will never leave nor forsake you. He understands that sometimes the pressures of life can weigh you down. He understands that sometimes you're going to go through things and encounter certain people that is going to try to burden you. But at the end of the day, what he told you, I got them devils. I got those devils up off your back. I got those devils up off your back and I'm working out the situation for you. You got those demons off me. You told me that you love me. You told me keep on walking because you had some blessings for me. He touched you. And that warm embrace that you felt was what you needed to confirm that things were going to be okay. It's going to be, you're going to serve as an example. You're going to send a message, a show of God's power, his will, your faith in him. You tried God when all else failed. You tried God when everyone else disappointed and left you behind. You tried God and he didn't leave you. He didn't disappoint. He didn't turn his back. He didn't switch up. He didn't take sides. He didn't believe lies. He stepped in and he made everything all right. Because he's always been your friend and he always will be. Always has been, always will be. And until next time, I want y'all to stay prayed up and be blessed. I love y'all.